Hi, I am Vibhuti Jain. We started Touch a Life Foundation in 2014 and we started with the vision of doing something good and make a difference in someone's life. That's why we named it as a Touch a Life Foundation, because when we touch a life, it's like a lifelong journey. When you touch one life, in the way you touch many life, because that person goes further and helps someone further. That's how. And we started with a small vision. We started asking people with donate their time and talent, because we ourselves was a very small organization. We just started out of passion.
Namaste, I am Reena Hindocha. So basically we both have our own journey and story which made us to educate more and more girls. Vibhuti lost her father at a very young age and she know how it is difficult it was for her to pay the fees. I being a mother of a daughter, and I know it's such an immense pride when you see your daughter grow, excel academically.
Life is like a roller coaster. There are ups and downs in the life, but we should always think positive and always think what is the bad situation we have suffered from, then we will feel confident.
Situations are come and go, but we should be confident every time.
Don't lose your hope and be confident. You can do everything, as like you need to achieve something.
We are strong, we are empowered.
Favorite NGO?
We started Touch a Life Foundation in 2014 and we started with the passion. We did not start with the proper goal, purpose or with any agenda. I knew that this is something which gives me happiness. One day I visited a shelter home 11 years back. I still remember when I entered at RK home, there were little girls. I just spent some time and I see the happiness in them and I saw the happiness in myself. That is the day I decided that this will be something which gives meaning to my life, and this is something which gives me satisfaction for my life. And then Reena joined me later and we both have a same connection. We became friends because of Touch a Life Foundation. We were not friends before, because we see same connection in each other. She is being mother. I see her eyes sparkling when she look at those young girls with the vision or purpose, and that's how we started. When we started, we did not have anyone. We just started doing the small activities in the orphanages, in the shelter homes, started celebrating our birthdays, and we did not even have people coming in. We started first year with the summer camp at the shelter home, and we started asking people donate their time and talent. We never had vision of asking people to donate money. We would just have a connection with the girls. And then first year when we started this summer camp, there were so many people who said they will come and give some time and talent, and then they will come for 1 hour or 2 hours and teach something to those girls and workshop. But first year we conduct this workshop for 15 days and there were so many people who applied for us for this workshop, but nobody turned up. There were 15 days, nobody turned up. There are only few people who came. Someone taught the dance, someone conducted some workshop, but as Reena and I, we committed to the girls that we will be doing some activities and we'll spend time. We continued with our vision. That is the first time we fulfilled our commitment. No matter who's coming, who's not coming, we continued and conducted the complete workshop. I'll share a small incident when we started this foundation, and we were just doing small activities, maybe celebrating Children's Day, maybe conducting a summer camp. And one day Reena and I were sitting at one of the shelter home, and there was an aeroplane which passed by, and there was a little girl who came to us and said कि काश मैं भी कभी इस aeroplane में बैठ पाती. And we came back home thinking that what is so big about giving a ride in an aeroplane. A few days later we arranged a small trip for those girls and took almost 50 girls from the orphanage to Bangalore in an aeroplane. And we did not have funding that time, we did not have any donation coming, but thanks to social media, we posted on social media that we are arranging this trip, and then we got a lot of helping hands from people, and people supported us. We went for one day from Hyderabad to Bangalore in flight. We came back. The moment we landed, the girls were so happy, and there were two girls who came to us and who told us that Didi, they started crying and they said, Didi, एक दिन हम इतने सक्सेस होंगे कि हम आपको फ्लाइट में कहीं लेकर जाएंगे. That was the turning point for us. That was the turning point to make us think why we are doing this. What is the joy of giving back? To see happiness in someone's eyes, to see that joy of achieving something because they are left behind by their parents, by their family. It means a lot to them when we do a small gesture or fulfill their dreams. And that day we decided that no matter what, we'll make sure that all these girls achieve something in life, and that's how we started our dream project, conducted many workshops. There were few girls who were enrolled under interior designing course, and I'm very proud to say that those girls are working in a corporate and they are not living in shelter home anymore. They are leading individually in their life. Started this Veerya scholarship program 3 years back, and when we started, there was just one thought to reach out to people or reach out to the girls who are suffering in Basti area, because we have visited a lot of shelter homes and there are many kind people in the city who are visiting, who are taking care of these girls, but nobody visits the Basti area. Nobody sees that if someone is really in need, and that I have witnessed myself in my life when I lost my father. As I told you that I faced a lot of challenges for my education. So I see a lot of girls suffering in Basti area. When we go, we see they have a very high marks, 90% and 10th, but they are in the urge of giving up education because maybe they have lost the man of the family. And there is we met a girl, Bhuvneshwari, in one of the Basti area at Yusufgoda, where we went to her home and we saw the father is lying on the bed because he was a driver and he met with an accident, and he has 2 daughters, and he told us that we are going to take out both the girls from the college because there is no one who can earn in the family. We don't have even food. And then mother also started as a domestic help in others' home, and that really touched our heart that that someone has to give up on education just because of the financial, because I think education shouldn't be an option, it's a mandate thing for every girl. And we selected both the girls for their education. We are paying their fees, and the girl father was, and the whole family was sobbing, they were crying, and that's how we started. It's just not about the happiness, it gives a soul satisfaction, especially when I see these girls achieve something in life. One day I was feeling very low at home because of my business or some personal problem, and suddenly I got a message on my WhatsApp, ma'am मुझे 99% आया है और मुझे ये गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट मिला है. and I started having tears in my eyes, and that gives me happiness when I see these girls achieve something, and especially when they tell me that, ma'am, I have achieved something. It's like they are achieving their dreams, but at the same time they are fulfilling my dream, because I know how I struggled in my life after losing my father, and I wanted to pursue a company secretary. I want to pursue for CS, but I did not have any financial support. We were going through a lot of financial crisis after losing my father, and that time I was hoping that someone comes and tell me that, okay, I'll pay your fees and you pursue your dream, but there was no one. But when I see that Touch a Life Foundation has become a path to fulfill someone's dream, whether it's one girl or 100, it doesn't matter. But what it matters is that they are helping their community, they are helping their family, and because of this foundation, someone is making a difference in someone's life. It can be their parents, it can be their brother or sister. That gives me happiness.
We just were passionate about touching lives, and we started visiting orphanages. We did a lot of summer camps. We asked people to donate your talent, your time, spend time with these girls. But there were times initially when nobody was trusting us on this initiative, nobody was joining us. But we both were very happily doing it for our girls, because the happiness which we were seeing in the girls' eyes was very fulfilling, and we continued in this journey, and through this journey our friendship, our bond also got stronger day by day, and I'm very thankful for this beautiful cause to the universe that I met her, and we started our journey on this mission to touch many more lives. So I am a yoga and wellness coach by profession. She is an entrepreneur running a company, Prime Desk, which is into office leasing. Many of them doesn't know about it. Many people ask us, apart from having your own profession, why are you doing this? What is that joy you all are getting it? There have been times on weekends we ditch our families or our other friends, and we come to the camps, we visit the areas, we meet the girls, we do the counseling, because that gives us immense happiness rather than going to a coffee shop or going for a movie. Because when we hear that a girl said that I was about to leave my education, I was leaving my dream of stepping into a college, and today because of the scholarship I am studying, and I very proudly scored 96%, and that is the joy, and that's how we both on weekends we celebrate. I had one of my student who was learning yoga from me, a very renowned lawyer, and when he saw our cause, he said that I want to support one of the girls, and we are very grateful to him for supporting that girl. And today very proudly I and Vibhuti can say that that girl Radhika is a lawyer, and we call her Lawyer Radhika. My student who was learning yoga from me, he is so proud that he has touched someone's life. He has empowered a girl. So I feel this is something which we can experience once we give it, because when you give joy, when you give happiness, it definitely returns to you, it multiplies you, and there is nothing fulfilling than this. This 11 years of journey still looks like a dream. I remember the day when Vibhuti and I thought of it to educating one girl without having any support, without having donors, without having any fund. But there was a zeal, there was a vision to, if not more, we will educate and empower one girl. And today we are sitting here and telling everyone we have 200 plus girls studying under our scholarship program. We have 50 plus volunteers working for Touch a Life Foundation. We have so many renowned companies as our CSR partner. This is not any short of a dream. This has happened because of the kind support and the generous support of our board members and all the people. I still, it's very tough for me to believe that we have come so far. Initially, when we started, I used to force my husband to pay fee of a girl. She used to pay fee from her salary. There have been times when we have reached out to the parents, and the parents have very bluntly told us that we don't want the scholarship. आज आप जाइए, हम हमारी बेटी की शादी करा देंगे, हमको आपसे scholarship नहीं चाहिए. We have counseled the girls, we have counseled the parents. We had our ups and downs, we have our own struggle, but every single moment is just worth it when we see our girls progressing, getting empowered. I remember one time when we were doing a camp, a girl came to me, her name is Swarnika. She said, tomorrow is the due date of my fee, otherwise I will not able to sit for my 12th board exam. I am sure you all won't believe. We had zero fund and Vibhuti was tensed, कैसे भरेंगे, कहाँ से भरेंगे? And we were just thinking, and within 2 hours, I got a call from a person that I want to educate one girl. Do you know any? And we immediately got the donation. We paid her fees. She gave her 12th board exam. Today she is pursuing software engineering with 91%. There was a girl who was forced into early marriage. There was a girl who was forced to become a domestic help because her father was a driver and lost one leg in an accident. She wanted to become a nurse, but today she is got scholarship from Touch a Life Foundation. She is pursuing her nursing and soon she will be in an hospital as a nurse. So these are the stories which help us to get going. There are times when we both thought, let's stop, let's not go ahead, we won't able to do it. But when we see their girls, we see their determination, and by God's grace people are coming over to support us. So now we are determined that this journey will not stop and we will touch many more lives and we will empower many more girls in Telangana.
As rightly said कि जहाँ चाह है वहाँ राह है, तो हमारी चाह है कि हम बहुत सारे बच्चों की हेल्प करें जिनको फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम है, एंड राह अपने आप बन जाएगी बिकॉज देर आर सो मेनी काइंड पीपल हु वांट टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दिस जर्नी.